Hello there, everybody. Welcome, welcome. My name is Ariel. I am the Sassy Dragon, back with another perfume review. This is a blind review. I have never tried this fragrance before, and I'm very excited to give it a shot. It is You by Glossier. It comes in this very interesting box. I have my best friend actually got this for Christmas, and she said, Ariel, I'm going to bring it over. So I was like, please, I'm going to just do a quick review of it to see what I think of it. The cool thing that I already am going to point out with the box is that it has this interesting kind of silicone type rubber band holding it together. And this is something kind of like, I don't know, semi-nostalgic because, I have one of those moms that saves everything and she would hold stuff together with rubber bands often, to keep them together. So it's just kind of a cute, sort of throwback. So you open it up, there it is in this little nice box. And the bottle is very cool. I've seen the bottle before online where it has that indentation that just sort of like when you hold it, you can just kind of put your own thumbprint over it. And from what I hear about this fragrance, it's a little bit like, and I actually brought this with me too for this review, is the Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume. It's kind of one of those that just, isn't super, super strong. It kind of becomes your own fragrance based on your personal chemistry. Of course, we know all fragrances do that to a degree, but when they are a lighter scent, they do tend to incorporate a little bit more with your own body chemistry. So let's go ahead and take a sniff of this. You by Glossier was released in 2017, created by Dora Bagriche and Frank Volkel. So that's where it's from. I have read on online some of the comments I've seen about this already is that maybe it had a reformulation. So if this is a fragrance that you have personally used, maybe leave a comment, let me know, has this been reformulated from its original release? The fragrance notes are very simple. It is simply musk, powdery notes, and iris. That's it. Just three. So let's give this a sniff. We're just going to let that air out a bit. It is nice. Wow, there's something about this that has a familiarity, probably because of the simplicity of the notes, but this almost smells like something that I have smelled before when I was a kid in a way, like, and not in a bad way, but like, I remember when I was a little kid, I had these little tiny bottles of like this Hello Kitty and Sanrio perfume, and it was very simplistic, very light, and it was just this really nice, like soft, non-perfume perfume kind of thing. It reminds me a little bit of that. But this is beautiful. It really, truly is. I really like the way that this is coming out. It is powdery, definitely. Definitely the powder and the musk. The iris is more soft than loud in this one, in this blend. Mostly the powder and the musk, but it is a very, very nice, light, slightly fresh, slightly sweet, but not gourmand sweet. This is, and the powder is not like a baby powder. This is not like, it's not a talcum powder, but it's definitely a powder. It has a bath product smell. It's almost like that clean soap and water. The other thing that this is reminding me of a little bit in aesthetic is some of the Philosophy perfumes, which are also very light. They're eau de toilettes. They're not made to be super loud. I'm going to actually take the Not a Perfume by Juliet Has a Gun. I'm going to spray that on my other hand because this, to me, has that very, like, light, Cedalox, musky, powdery, non-perfume perfume vibe. Ooh, that's a lot sweeter coming out, I would say. Much different. This one actually has a almost candy sweetness about it compared to the Glossier. The Glossier is just like, to me, it's kind of like fresh out of the shower, soap and water skin with just a touch of sweetness. That's what the Glossier You is coming out for me with. And I would say, that compared to the Juliet Has a Gun, very, very different. It's a little sweeter, it's a little drier to my nose. That's very interesting. So I like the nuance. I like the nuance of the Glossier You. But I can tell already that this is a super light fragrance, which is why it probably would not make its way into my personal rotation, because I do like perfumes that are a little louder, bolder, or even if they're soft, to be a little bit more distinctive. To me, this is a perfume that's perfect for you if you're looking for something that's, you know, not going to offend a single person in the room. This is really going to be easy to wear anywhere, whether it's to work, a date, hanging around the house. And I would say, because of course all skin reacts differently to fragrance, and I think this one is particularly made to react to your skin even more maybe than some, that you definitely have to try it. You have to give it a try, because before you try it, you won't really know exactly how it's going to smell on you. Aha! The name of the fragrance. Look at that. So yeah, you know, the other one that this reminds me just a little bit of was my favorite Philosophy scent, which was Baby Grace. They don't make Baby Grace anymore, but it had a little bit of that slight, you know, iris violet scent in it that gave it that little touch of sweetness. And I think I still probably like that more, but it reminds me a little bit of this. Yeah, this is a beautiful kind of scent. It's like a non-scent scent, and that's what makes it so nice. This is definitely, to me, it's a safe buy. I don't know if I'd necessarily call it a safe blind buy, and the only reason I would say that is because it's going to react very differently according to the person. And some people are really going to love this kind of simple, you know, very light 3-note blend, and some people just really won't. That's kind of the way it is. Perfume is very personal. I personally do like it. Don't think that I would actually like pop for a full bottle of it, because you know, I like something that's a little louder, a little bit stronger, right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with this one though. Between those two, between that and the Juliet. I think the Juliet perfume probably lasts a little bit longer. It's a little stronger, but it's a little bit more masculine if you ask me. Both of these could be very unisex, but I will say the Glossier You, it's a more feminine feeling to me. It's a little sweeter. It's got a little bit more florality to it. And I feel like, you know, this is one of those perfumes that you probably would be respraying a good bit through the day, simply because it's not going to be a heavy hitter. If you're looking for something that almost disappears on you and becomes very much a skin scent, then it's probably perfect. I'm not sure if they consider this yeah, they consider this an eau de parfum. So considering it's an ODP, it's going to be so much more like, this is very light for an eau de parfum, but still it must have a decent concentration of those oils, but it really is quickly becoming a skin scent on me, and something that may just be kind of pulling from my personal chemistry. It's almost, there's a tiny touch of maybe peach on the undercurrent of this, just a little peachiness. And that's very interesting because there's no peach noted in the notes, so there you go. It's very much like dependent on your personal skin, your chemistry, what that will come out like. But I love the bottle. I absolutely dig the little thumbprint in it. That's a very, very unique, even though it's super simplistic, I love the style of it. I love that soft frosted, you know, very light pink that goes down into the glass. I don't know if I'm digging the top so much. The top is kind of just a basic kind of like double layer plastic. I don't know if I would have made the color a little different, but overall, really dig the aesthetic of this. Don't think it'll be part of my personal collection necessarily, but my friend loves this. She is obsessed with it. She's got the hand cream. She's really enjoying it. And so apparently there is a cream that goes with it. So if you want to prolong or strengthen it up, you could do that with the lotion. So great little interesting review on this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you've tried this before, if it has been reformulated, let me know in the comments section about what you think about Glossier You. And I will be seeing you all again very soon. Take care.